All right, brand new one here from Living Free Mike. Hey, this is it. This is Quartzsite this winter. Look at it. Ain't it great? Ain't it great? Cloudy, cold, dusty, high winds, destruction in Quartzsite, heavy winds. Well, okay, so, yeah, some people, I guess their lawn chairs blew away and stuff like that. There were like 50, 60 mile an hour winds there. People huddled inside their vehicles and they were okay. But yeah, the outdoor things got blowed around real good. Anyway, Sober was naughty. Yeah, Sober ate, she got into the trash and ate some burger wrapper thing. He'd had his gloppy burger and left the wrapper in the trash. I guess it was from, fast food or whatever. And the dog made a mess of the Sober was hungry. I mean, she wanted some of that burger, Jeepers creepers. And we also hear that Mike met with his family. He's got I believe he has an uncle or something in Tucson, which is a couple hundred miles away from Quartzsite, and so he was able to borrow a vehicle. I guess he didn't want to drive his thing. Who knows? Tires are rotten off of it. Who may not go very far. Borrowed somebody's vehicle and went over there and had a nice Christmas with his family. So that's it. I watched it. You don't have to. All right, we got a two-parter here. A two-parter. Slim Potatohead up there in Canada checking out a Chinese diesel heater. Now, he had a video up about a Chinese diesel heater a while back, a week or two ago. Took it down. He said it just didn't. Whatever. Something about it, the video that he just wanted to redo. So anyway, he redoes it here. Here's the Chinese heater. There's the lucky horseshoe that comes with it. Look, lad, it's some sort of a pipe, a tube or something, okay? So anyway, so he does, put it together. He gets it working, kinda. It's okay. It kind of keeps shutting off on him. He has to fiddle with it a lot, and I won't go into all of it. He has some issues. He's going to do a test on it for like the out in the middle of nowhere, and then there's a big snowstorm coming, so he has to cancel that. And anyway, he does test out the heater, and it basically works, okay? It's not the greatest thing in the world, but he also has his solar panels, and he also has a propane heater in the little trailer he's got there, and some other ways of heating stuff. But it's okay. It's all right. He says it's kind of flimsy. It's not, but hey, he got it working. So experiment success, but yeah. All right, we got Tiny Planet. She bleaches her hair, and she dyes it. Kind of, I guess there's some pink in there, isn't it? All right. I should do that with my beard. Dye it kind of pink. And then I'd wear my pink camos and get beat up in town. Anyway, good video here. Tiny Planet. Not much to do right now, but just work on the hair, right? This reminds me of my childhood when there was Woolworths around. Back when I was a kid. You don't see any of those in the States anymore, do you? Anyway, we got a new one from Bold and Bankrupt. Ben there. Ben's had quite a year. He had the COVID back in, what was that, June or July when he was in Serbia, and now he's looking fit as a fiddle. Anyway, he is in a town in Sinaloa, Mexico. Which is known for its, criminal behavior, I guess. And he wants to, show everybody that he was a man enough, brave enough to go there. And he did. And he, he had a good time with his buddies there, and got one of their sports jerseys with the town's name on it. Yeah. Culiacan. Anyway, so yeah, okay. So this, I don't know if this. He was in Mexico a while back. I think this was probably from a little while ago. But so anyway, yeah, good stuff. Nice to see Mr. B&B back. There's one certainty about Mexico. There's no Soviet stuff. So Bald and Bankrupt is all Soviet. Soviet this, Soviet that. This is a Soviet bathroom. This is a Soviet car. This is a Soviet statue. This is a Soviet woman. No Soviet stuff there in Mexico. Some news from CBS Bay Area KPIX Channel 5. Thanks to one of the Camo News Army people for pointing this out to me so I could find it and cover it. 2 people were found dead recently in an RV parked outside a grocery store in San Jose, at a San Jose shopping center. That was reported as of the 29th, I believe, which was Tuesday. The RV was parked outside a grocery outlet store in the Santa Teresa Marketplace on Santa Teresa Boulevard and Bernal Road in South San Jose. Police and fire personnel were summoned and found 2 adult males dead inside the RV, and the police say there were no indications of foul play and nothing suspicious to report. The case was turned over to the coroner's office, which will determine the cause of the 2 deaths. That's amazing. So two guys were found dead in an RV. There's no fire, no propane leak. I don't know. Maybe there was some sort of a leak of something, or I don't know. That's a kind of a mystery. Anyway, we'll let you know. If anybody hears more about this interesting case, let me know. But that's all we know right now. Oh, letters. Ryan C. says those new RVs look nice. Yeah, we're showing some new RVs there, driving and vibing. Linoleum, particle boards, and plastic. Absolute garbage. Well, they look nice. They're not going to last much. You're going to hit a couple bumps and it's all going to fall apart, right? Ryan also says it's called affiliate marketing. Yeah, when you get product to review and then you get paid if people order it, right? You get a commission only if you make a sale, not just for clicks. Dave, you should know this. If you don't, you're missing out on monetization. You can be making a lot more with your YouTube videos. Well, I'm doing a critical channel, you know. I mean, you know, I'm not hobo tech. I don't have gloves. I don't have a white coat. You know, if I was a nomad, maybe I don't know. I've had a few things sent to me. I've done some reviews, and that's about it, you know. Terry Ballard says, I bought a 140-watt suitcase-type solar setup while in Quartzsite a few weeks ago. Zamp, Z-A-M-P, is the best brand, very high quality. That's right. We're Zep here, Z-E-P, the Zero Effort Productions, and now there's Zamp, which is our sister company, Zep and Zamp, right? Get it? I'm going to have zippity-doo-dah. W's not really that thrilled with Cheap RV Living Bob. When I saw a news special on Bob and I found out how much money this guy has, it was like, what? WTF? And he is telling people to bathe with baby wipes and poop in a bag and a bucket. This guy has enough money for, you know, to buy these people portable composting toilets. Yeah. I don't know, you know. Bob is trying to sell the nomadic life, and I don't know how many people are really buying it. I don't know. We were talking about Will Prouse, who I do like. He does a lot of reviews of equipment, mainly solar stuff. Jeremy says, I used to enjoy his channel when he was out being a nomad and talked about how it was better than having a sticks and bricks house. But now he's gotten a house, and he's let his YouTube fame go straight to his head, like some other certain nomads we know. Once they buy houses, they've jumped the shark, you know? I don't know. We did see Will. I remember Will did, I think it was over the summer or last spring, a tour of his house. And it's quite nice. It's got a nice studio and some workbenches and big fancy couch and a big TV. And, you know, it is true. These nomads are just not quite the same after they buy a big house with luxurious hot tubs and arcade games and you know what. Local Hero says, Camo Dave, if campers don't want to be covered by you, then they need to remove their channel and get the heck off of YouTube. Yeah, I don't know what that is. People put videos up, they get these channels going, they've been doing it for years, they get a lot of success, they're making some decent money, and then they don't want me to cover them anymore. They don't want the negativity, they don't want the critical criticism, you know? But it's like, you know, I want to have a lot of people watching me, but nobody can say anything, you know, critical about me at all. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want critics covering me. You see that? I don't know. You know, hey, you know, a local hero is right. If you don't want people to talk about it, don't put it up on YouTube. Sniffer Snaffer says, we were talking about whether, you know, nomadic life is really right for everybody or whether it's really simple and cheap, like Cheap RV Living Bob sometimes says. Sniffer Snaffer says, nomadic life ain't the best thing. One, it takes money to buy gas and maintenance and money, and you need money if your rig breaks down. Two, money for insurance, for health, for autos, for both the rigs, food, water, pet care, cell phones, internet services, laundromats. Three, yes, there could very well be gas shortages coming up, including water, food, and food shortages. And if the green people gets their way, they want to outlaw all gasoline vehicles. The green, I mean, you mean the environmentalists? Okay, I thought you meant the Martians were coming. The green people are coming. I don't know. So don't be in a hurry to be a nomad. And sell your home. Don't think twice about doing that. He says. I think it's a he. Yeah. Just think everything out and examine all the pros and cons. This AOC Congresswoman, socialist Green New Deal, and outlawing all cars in 5 years when the government takes away your home on wheels. And then they'll come after your home on wheels. Oh yeah, right, yeah. All right. Wow, Nikki writes, some of us have no choice to live in their trailers as nomads. She says, my husband is dying from COPD. I will be left to survive in my early 60s on $800 a month. This cheap mobile home isn't so cheap, but it's becoming way more than she can even afford, even with costing less than an apartment. With park rent going up 30 plus a month each year, and being she's cooked. Yeah. Anyway, she says she's getting rid of stuff. She's currently dropping stuff off at the MVet donation center. She doesn't want to live in her car, but the alternatives depress me. She loves the East Coast. I figure I can go or however many miles. She can't go too many miles each on $200 a month and stay in one area. Then the next month, $200 more for gas. I have a couple credit cards. If the car needs repairs, I know how to sell at flea markets. I will survive. But yeah, she's kind of one of the new nomads that's in a way kind of forced to become nomadic, Yeah, it is cheaper to live in your car or your vehicle or whatever cheap mobile home as she's got there. Man, but yeah, park rent's going up. It's harder and harder to find boondocking places, especially on the East Coast. And wow. A little bit of a more optimistic vision of nomadic life from Lynn Butler. I became a nomad based on Bob Wells' ideas, but I also had a brain and I used it. I made sure I had $7,500 in an emergency fund. I saved up and looked for a used minivan for $3,500. I did revisions on it myself for a few bucks. I don't live beyond my means. Bob Wells gave me an idea, but I never saw him as a god or as Moses or as Santa Claus. I've added that. I early on know he's in it for the money. Yeah, he is building a business, and he said that. But I also saw a good life for me that I could make work. Being a nomad and living on the road has its own challenges and its own rewards, writes Lynn. Thank you so much, everybody. You all have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday, December 30th. Just one more crazy day in 2020, and then we're on to another crazy year, 2021. I don't know. I want to do a live stream for the new year. I know everybody and his brother is going to be doing live streams on New Year's Eve. Maybe we'll do one on New Year's Day. I always do a live stream Saturday at 9:30 a.m. Now, maybe we'll do one on Friday at 9:30 a.m. on New Year's Day, just so we can say Happy New Year to everybody. We'll see. So keep New Year's Day, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, which is Friday, New Year's Dave. We'll do that New Year's morning right here. If you don't have a hangover. Some people are, oh my God, I got to get up at 9:30 to watch New Year's Dave. We'll let you know more, but that's what I'm thinking. We'll let you know. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. Blog under.